guys, so today's video is a haul update. Now I'm really excited about this video. I actually got this idea from Rachel Loves. She does these on her channel. I meant to do this last week, but I kind of felt like I needed to test the products out some more before I really made up my decision. So that's why it's going up in 3 weeks instead of in 2 weeks. So yeah, if you want to see me get ready with these products, then just keep watching. Alright, so let's start off with primer. I'm just going to be using my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. You see me looking this way, that's where my mirror is. So, do you guys like the idea of like a talk through get ready with me as like a haul update, or would you rather just have like a straightforward video? I actually had planned to do a straightforward video, but then I got up a little late, so I'm thinking that this is gonna be a teeny bit faster to film. But I also thought it would be kind of fun to see like the products in action. I thought it would be almost like more effective, kind of, for you guys to make your own opinions about them. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with my One Heck of a Blot primer from Soap & Glory. Just put this on my forehead and bring any excess down into my T-zone. Alright, so first item that we're going to use from my haul is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And I'm just going to dab this on any blemishes that I think are just very, like, dark and prominent and that I don't think the foundation will cover. I really love using this technique. I find that it really does make a big difference when you put on your concealer, at least on, like, acne spots before foundation. I still do my, like, under eye concealer after foundation, but I do like the Wet n Wild for this purpose. And I'm just blending it in with my Real Technique sponge. Alright, next product that's up is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. I feel like I don't have to tell you guys about this one because I haven't stopped talking about it since I got it. I am so in love with this foundation. It has amazing coverage. It looks beautiful on the skin. It has a very natural skin-like finish, and I can't say enough good things about it. I haven't stopped recommending it to people in actual life and on my channel, and yeah. The only thing I will say about this is that the shade ring sucks, because this is the lightest shade, and this is not gonna match me. So I actually just mixed it with my Manic Panic foundation on the back of my hand. And I do like to apply this with a sponge. I have applied it with a brush, and that works fine. But honestly, I am just kind of a sponge kind of girl. I love any foundation applied with a sponge. So I'm just going to roughly patch this on my face and blend it out. Oh, another thing you want to be careful of is to work in small sections, because this foundation does set kind of quickly. Alright, next I am going to conceal my under eyes, and as always I'm going to go in with my Correcting Concentrate and Brightening Peach from Pixie first. And then I am going to go in with that Wet n Wild concealer. Alright, so let's talk about the Wet n Wild concealer. I like it for under my foundation to conceal blemishes. I'm not crazy about it under my eyes. I feel like it's okay. It gives decent coverage, but it does tend to look a little bit heavy on my under eyes in the shade. It's a little dark, guys. It's not fantastic. I mean, it looks okay once I blend it all out, but I don't know. It's not really my favorite. I think I will keep using it like under my foundation, and maybe on no makeup days in very small amounts under my eyes, because I did do that one time and it did look good, but it's just not my favorite. I'm really on the hunt for a new under eye concealer. I really liked the Sephora collection brightening gel serum one. I think that's what it was called. That one was really awesome, but it was like $14. And while that's still inexpensive, I know, I would like to find one for an even lower price point. And I was really hoping this Wet n Wild one would be that, but I think it just looks a little bit too heavy on the under eyes. I am going to try the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. Believe it or not, I actually tried that concealer when it first came out. Like, that's when I first started wearing makeup, and that was my concealer for a little while. I didn't like it, though, for some reason. I thought it sat weird under my eyes, but I think I was also blending it in with my finger, so I'm going to try it again, use a sponge. Maybe we'll see something different. I'm hoping so. You see, guys, I feel like that it did an okay of covering my dark circles, but I don't know. I feel like I still look tired. So I'm going to add just a touch more on my inner, like, most part of my dark circle. Oh, and just tap that out with my Real Technique sponge. Not really dragging the product out this time, just more so keeping it right there. Oh, and I do find that this concealer creases too. Like, even after you set it, like, all under eye concealers crease on me, but once I set it, it's good. This one, no. Alright, so I'm quickly going to set my under eyes with the Essence All About Matte powder and also set the rest of my face. At this point, I'm also going to prime my eyelids with my Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eye Primer. Just real quick. Alright, and now I'm going to set my face with my Maybelline Better Skin powder and my e.l.f. complexion brush. Just to add a little bit more coverage, not that this foundation needs it. Alright, now onto bronzer. I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to be using this fluffy brush from my Morphe Copper Dream set. I love this brush for bronzer, like, adore it. But you guys, it sheds so bad. Like, look, there's a hair right there. That's ridiculous. It sheds constantly, which is really kind of irritating. I found that the other goat hair brush does that too. The, like, oh, what are they called? Like, synthetic bristled ones. They don't shed quite as badly, but I'm not real happy with this set. I love the brushes, don't get me wrong. I love the brushes. I love, like, the shape of them and all that, but the shedding is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I paid $40 for this brush set, and yeah, I know that that's still inexpensive as far as makeup brushes go, but come on. I was expecting a little better quality. Alright, now I'm going to be using a blush brush from that same Morphe set and my Kat Von D Samson and Delilah Shade and Light blush. And I'm just going to kind of dab my brush into both the shades, tap it off. I didn't pick up much product. Just a rosy at my cheeks. Alright, so now onto highlighting. I'm going to be taking this highlighting brush from the Copper Dream set. I love this brush. I have no complaints. Super duper soft, does its job really well, and I'm going to take the Ulta Beauty Rainbow Highlighter. You guys, this is one of my favorite things that I picked up, actually. I just kind of take my brush and tap it off, and go to town. You see that glow? It's so pretty. So pretty. Alright, so I didn't haul any new eyebrow products, so I'm just going to use the Essence Make Me Brow and my e.l.f. brow pencil in taupe. Alright guys, so I brought you in just a little bit closer for the eyes, so I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance palette. And I hate to be boring, but I have a meeting to go to very, very shortly, so I'm going to keep this really simple. I'm going to take Golden Ochre as my transition shade and this fluffy brush and just kind of fluff that through my crease. These shadows are so nice, really, really pigmented. They blend really well. I'd be lying if I said I've used every color in the palette so far, but what I have used so far, I really, really enjoy. I'm going to take this little blending brush and I'm going to take Warm Taupe and kind of just blend that in my crease. They are powdery though. If that bugs you, you might not love this palette, but that does not bother me at all. Actually, my favorite eyeshadow formulas are usually quite powdery because I adore the Lorac eyeshadow formula, like the Pro Palette formula. I love it so much, and they are super duper powdery, and I love this formula. It's also very powdery. And now I am going to take, I think I'm going to take Antique Bronze on, what's this brush? The base eyeshadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to pat that in my outer corner. just to give me a little bit of depth. I think it actually pairs really well with what I have on. I love this color. I want to put this color all over my lid so bad, but it's a little smoky for what we have going on today. Maybe I'll come back and do that later, because I think I'm just going to put Tempera all over my eyelid, which is like a nice creamy matte shade. Well, maybe it's satin. Alright, and then I'm just going to flip the brush right over and take oh dang it, I keep sticking my finger in these, in Tempera, and just pat that on the inner, like, 2/3 of my lid for a really brightened look. There we go, and that's what I came up with today. So I am going to set my face with my Wet n Wild setting spray. Oh, I forgot my lower lash line, guys. Shame on me. So I'm just going to take a little pencil brush. I'm going to use the one from my Morphe set, just so you guys can see how this one works. And the shade Warm Taupe. Just run it real quick under my lashes, just to give a nice little shadow. Give me a little definition. Alright, now we can do mascara. Alright, so now I'm going to take the Morphe Lip Cream Polish in the shade Faithful. I'm not really sure how well this is going to pair with this look and what I have on, but we're going to try it. Yeah, it's a little peachy. Yeah, I don't like it with this look, but it's just kind of to show you guys, so yeah, this is the completed look. I'm going to update you guys about the other products that I didn't use in just a couple minutes. I actually have a meeting, so in a couple hours. But yeah, here is the look that I came up with today. Alright guys, so I am back. I mean, not that you guys, it's only been a few seconds for you, but it's been a couple hours for me. So I'm just going to quickly go through the other products that I hauled a couple weeks ago and just give you my thoughts on them. Alright, so first things first, I hauled this Lorac California Dreaming eyeshadow palette. Now, I have played with the mattes a little bit more in here versus the shimmers. I have played with Kitty Cat, I'm sorry, not Kitten. This shade is so stunning. It's so pretty all over the lid. That's how I used it. I will say that the matte, the texture is just like all the other Lorac shadows, but I don't know. I'm feeling like there's something off with like the shimmer shades, like this shade or that one or that one. The satins feel fine. I don't really have an issue with those, but the shimmer shades I'm kind of iffy on. But overall, I do like this palette. I will continue to use it. I don't know. I just don't think the shimmers in this palette are as great as like the Lorac Pro formula, like in my Mega Pro 3. Alright, next up is the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. Now, I am so in love with this palette, you guys. These highlighters are incredible. Like, look. 2 little swipes. Look at that. Look. Oh my goodness. It's not even picking it up on camera really how just reflective and beautiful these are. Something I have noticed with these is that if you have texture, these just kind of like glide right over it. Like I had a pimple, you can kind of see it like right there. This, I used the Ulta one today, that one emphasized it a little bit, but the Flower Beauty ones just kind of almost glide right over that texture, which is something that I think is really incredible. And yeah, I really, really love these. I highly recommend them. Alright, next up is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Peach Lights. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. It's super intense, super easy to use, but I will say that I think I do prefer the flower ones just for the fact that they do kind of glide over texture, which I do happen to have. I think this is an amazing highlight though. It's a really gorgeous color. Alright, next up is this Wet n Wild Gel Nail Polish in Condensed Milk. I didn't have a whole lot of luck with this. I thought I was going to like the color, but but I really don't. I don't know. It's like a creamy, milky nude shade. Kathleen Lights raved about this color a couple months ago, I believe, and I thought it looked really pretty on her. I don't know. I found that it was kind of sheer, and it took many coats to build it up to the opacity that I wanted, so I don't know. This one's a thumbs down from me, but I would like to try other colors. Next up is my Jordana Sculpt and Go Stick. I really enjoyed this the couple times that I used it. It blends out really easily, but I do suggest blending it with a sponge. I found that with a brush, it didn't really blend in as nicely as it did with a sponge, but it tapped right out, left a really nice shadow. I think it's really buildable. I think the tone is fantastic. And yeah, I think this is a really great option from the drugstore for cream contouring. Next up, well, last but not least, is my Morphe Lip Cream Polish in the shade Faithful. I think this is a really pretty color. It's a comfortable gloss. It's pigmented, but I don't know. I kind of prefer my NYX Butter Gloss to this because they really last on my lips. Well, I found that this faded away kind of quickly, but it's a really pretty color. It's a really nice formula. It's just kind of a meh lip gloss. Alright, but that's it for this haul update video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you enjoyed the kind of get ready with me style of this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, have a great day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!